Before the creation of the preliminary task and the first draft of Belfry Barn, I had never previously had experience with a Canon EOS, and so struggled to achieve good quality shots due to the lack of knowledge I had on the various settings that this camera holds. This lack of knowledge is clearly shown through the quality of both the preliminary task and first draft that I created. At this point, I became aware just how important understanding the different settings on the Canon camera was, and so by gaining knowledge on these said settings, the overall quality of our media product, the second and final draft of Belfry Barn, had improved immensely, as viewable to you now. The second piece of technological hardware used in the creation of our media product is a tripod. The creation of the preliminary task and the first draft of Belfry Barn was subject to a lack of use of a tripod, and so prevented the quality of our product due to amateur shots that weren't supposed to appear shaky, but were. To further develop the film opening for the second draft, a tripod was used to a much greater extent, and this was viewable to the audience in that the product's quality has improved, and so the audience can focus greater on the storyline rather than the quality of the overall movement of the camera that had been preventing the quality previously. A third form of hardware used in the final creation of our media product was an audio recorder, and our iPhones by using voice memos. Previously, in the preliminary task, we just used the initial vocals and sound, and so the overall product and sound wasn't great, in that voices weren't clear and the lack of use of sound bridges meant that the product was disjointed and so didn't appear realistic to the audience. By using audio recorders and voice notes on our iPhones, we were better able to portray a more convincing product that is more understandable and realistic for the audience.
So what are you doing today, Millie?
Once all shots had been filmed to a standard that we believed to be acceptable, we placed the clips into a technological form of software, Adobe Premiere. This is where I edited the shots together to create Belfry Barn. In order to achieve continuity editing, I ensured that the clips were cut in the correct parts and then placed together to give the product verisimilitude. I used a range of video transitions and animation for the titles featured in our film opening to give a greater appearance and resemblance to professional film openings within the film industry. Transitions used in the film opening for the titles and credits are as follows: animation, speed and duration, scale and positioning. The use of these transitions allowed for a more professional-looking film opening. In order to achieve the correct quality and volume of the sound used in the film opening, I transferred multiple clips over to Adobe Audition, where I changed the volume in order to suit individuals and items' appearance on screen.